Welcome, Leo. This is going to be a reading for Leo singles or newly single. Anything that you need on me, please see the description box. All your comments, any feedback, please leave that in the comment box below. Please like and or dislike the video. Subscribe if you have not. I appreciate and I'm thankful for all the new subscribers, comments, and likes I've got on the previous videos. Let's jump in. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone with heavy placements of Leo in your chart. What have Leo single learned from their past relationships, or the lessons they learned from their past relationships? What are they looking for? What's their heart desire? You know, I think in your past relationships, you all just didn't really have a goal. There wasn't really any kind of focus. If there was something that you were trying to move forward, other people didn't necessarily want to do the same thing or did not take you up on it. It was kind of like you were alone in that. You felt like maybe people did not want what it was you had to offer. I think you fought really hard for yourself, and in the end, you know, you ultimately had to make a decision and say no, or deal with the decision of someone saying no, that they didn't want to commit to you. After you had given them love or been very loving and nurturing towards them, it's like, okay, now we don't get to move forward with this opportunity. So I feel like you just kind of stood by your standards and kind of let it go and decided that you were going to move forward. You know, you had a lot of love for the situation, the relationship, whatever it was, but like they did not accept that opportunity that you offered them to move on. So there's nothing else you could do. I feel like you fought for it as long as you could have, and you learned a lot about it. You know, definitely just you learned how to disconnect and move forward. You know, at the end of the day, if they couldn't take your offer, they didn't know what they did not know its worth. You know, but you know your worth. Your heart desires to have like a family, to have something that you can take care of with, or someone that you can grow with. I think you feel like you put in a lot of work, that at this point in your life, all that you've invested and built, you should have someone to share that with here. Definitely a lot of communication coming in about it, or you speak to people often about this, and it's just really hard to get people to really see your side or understand where it is you're coming from. They don't have the same goals. They have their own things in life that they're kind of disappointed in. So whatever direction you're trying to move forward in now, really being independent and single, other people aren't there because they're still, you know, dealing with their own things. They don't have the same outlook on love the way that you do, and I think you just want someone to come support you. So it's almost like if you're dating, you're finding people who are still upset in their situations or dealing with some emotional distress, that they can't come and move on in your life with you, with what you're ready for. So I think you're spending a lot of time by yourself, knowing that it would be a waste to kind of focus on those. And I feel like any focus that you've done in the past, you've wasted a lot of time and money, and you're just ready to accept defeat and kind of move on. Now, these energies do like to come back in and play around, you know, especially if after you leave and you have some independence from them. But at that point, you're not sure whether you can take them up on that or not. Like you think about it, you know, you think you can offer it to them, but you don't even know if they're ready yet, if they've changed yet to handle it. You know, you see a lot of happiness with them and you reveal that to them, and they weren't able to handle that, and that caused emotional stress for you, and it was something you had to move on from. So I feel like what you're looking for is someone to kind of share your life with. Long story short, what your heart desires, your heart does desire someone who can come in and just not even give you a whole lot, you know, just be consistent with you, offer to you here, not try to juggle or maintain two, just kind of let go of the multitasking and the women and other things that they're, you know, inspired about, and just kind of be able to focus in on you and invest in this situation and move on from things that didn't work. You almost want them to kind of grow up, you know, especially if they didn't have any potential for love and they've tried and things just weren't really working out for them. But I feel like in you, you've almost experienced that same situation. So, you know, you need to release a lot of burdens, release the stress of those past situations before you can really move on. Because if you move forward in a situation with trust issues with somebody, it's going to have the same outcome, you know. But I think you do want someone to kind of invest in a relationship, not happy because we're soulmates, but happy because we put in time and we worked on this situation. Like, yeah, we can get along with each other, you know, yeah, we can, you know, be very happy, you know, with each other. But are you willing to put in time to work on this, or are you just here to get some emotional fulfillment and then kind of leave and leave me by myself to go and try to please and find my emotional fulfillment from other areas in my life, and you just be like an in and out type energy? You want someone to be very consistent here. Even if you would, yeah, no, you need someone to be very consistent here, not just be in and out. In and out. You need them to be a part of your daily activities, whatever it is you're trying to do, a part of your peace. But I feel like because this person kind of isn't really offering you the love that you need. I feel like you have a guard up against them. I feel like they do too. They have a guard up. They're not really offering true emotions. They really protect their heart, and that's what's causing the instability in certain relationships that you get. So you just want someone who's ready to kind of grow up and invest and give and be open with how they feel and show that they have time to put into a relationship. Okay. I think you've been doing a lot of thinking about this. I was feeling Virgo energy. I see that at the bottom of the deck. But I see you put like a lot of thought into this. Guys, try hearing that because it'll just annoy me when I rewatch the video. Alright, Leo, the next person you will be in a romantic relationship with, your next option coming up to you. We're going to look and see if you've met this person yet. If not, it doesn't really matter. We're going to look into how you all met or how you all will meet. And then after that, we'll just go into some characteristics of the relationship, personality, potential, all that. Okay. Have they met this person? Have our Leo energies met the person that they'll be in their next romantic relationship with? Have they met them? You guys are friends right now. They're in the vicinity. They come in and out here. Right now, you don't have them a part of anything emotional. You don't look at them for emotional fulfillment. Their personality. Show me this person's personality. Show me this person's personality. Personality for our single Leos. Potential of the relationship. Okay, so I do feel like this is someone that you do know. You all could have like a friendship with. You could talk to them. You haven't really started looking into this situation for much more. Right now, they're just a friend. Yeah, you do feel like this person holds back a lot. They have a lot to say. I don't think you know if you can trust what they're saying, especially if you know that they're in a relationship or a partnership and they like to still socialize, like they're married or they're in a relationship but they like to still socialize. You just kind of you talk to them when you talk to them, and then when they go, you go on about your life. You don't really trust what it is they're saying about your relationship because you see their behavior, you see how in and out they are, and you know if they were more consistent, that relationship possibly will be working out better. They could be causing a lot of pain to the woman they're in a relationship with, yeah, marriage, relationship with, have children with, call it what you will. But yeah, you know they're not being completely honest because you see their behavior. So right now they're just friends. You guys are just friends. I feel like they actively get involved in situations that will cause things not to work out for them. They get some kind of enjoyment out of it. How will they meet this person? Sorry, I pulled on the other ones. How will they meet this person? Yeah, you're going to offer some kind of love out to them. Or no, honestly, I think they offer you something here. They offer you some kind of emotional cut, but you're not even focusing on them. Like I said, whatever this is, you're just trying to have a good time. You're not looking for anyone to take you out of your comfort zone here. I feel like you think there could be some kind of a close relationship here. You know you have some kind of attraction towards them, but it causes you a lot of stress. Yeah, and you just don't want to start adding them into being something that you get emotional fulfillment out of and they let you down. But I do think that you're very abundant here. They see that about you, and that's what attracts them to you, is how you're able to produce. And even though your spirit may be a little burdened here with responsibilities that you're struggling to kind of release and kind of clear up around you, be that mentally in thoughts here, just in your spirit, things you're actually doing in life, you come across being very healed, like someone who knows where they're going. You're very balanced, and because of the decisions you make, because of how clear-headed you are with what it is you're passionate about, you're responsible and practical with it too. You think about it. I feel like they know that you're going to get what it is that you want out of life here, and you have a really good balance. You know when to give, when not to give. You just show up overall very powerful and confident here. Taurus energy out here, Sag energy out here. Yeah. Because you've dealt with a lot of unfairness, a lot of injustices, and people almost perceiving you that way and assuming that that's how you are is almost unfair to you, to think that you go against things that happen in life. You know, everyone deals with things, so they may look to you to be very high, but also because you know their energy, you know, okay, yes, if you're this attracted to me, you see all these great things about me, you're not coming to do me any just due. You're not coming to treat me right here. You know, there's really no potential in here for love, and you're just kind of holding back. Show me the characteristics of the person Leo will be in a relationship with. When I put on the last time, I got the 7 of Cups, which lets me know they like to explore options. They like to see there's not just one way they can get to what they want. They want to look at everything. Show me the characteristics of the relationship Leo will have with this person. What's their personality? Show me their person's personality. And what's the potential of the relationship here? Okay, so yeah. So the characteristics of the relationship, I don't see it being like a normal kind of commitment here. I don't see like you all starting off here being super committed or in a relationship. It's just someone that you're sharing and are giving time to. Both kind of doing your own things, your own morals and values. And with that, that's how you all just kind of come together. Now again, yeah, 6 of Pentacles, someone that you just kind of share and give time with, and then you kind of move on from them when it's done. I do think after you have interactions with them, you do feel a little bit lost, still in thought. You know the truth about the situation, and you speak to them very honestly because you're very confident. And also, you're very confident within yourself. So even though I feel that you're still kind of lost, still kind of lonely, still thinking things that you were before they came in your life, you know you're very true about this situation. You know that this isn't going to give you the commitment that you want. This is someone you're sharing time with. Eventually you'll have to move on, and I think you're thinking about what comes next, but you're very confident and definitely standing in your power, knowing the truth about this relationship. You just don't trust this person enough, I feel, and they bring you a lot of confusion, and you just kind of take time to kind of rest and think about things, kind of heal and overcome, like accept the truth of the matter. This person's personality, I feel like they're very bold, very blunt. My way or the highway kind of energy here, and then they wonder why they lose people here. They do want love. They go after love. They try to find wherever they can find some kind of fulfillment at, which is why I saw the 7 of Cups with them, I guess the first time I pulled on it. But that's what they're after. They're after finding things that's going to fulfill them, and they'll travel around for it. Again, I do see that they could be hurting another woman because maybe they feel like she isn't their true match or whatnot. I feel like she's good, but just maybe not the right match for them, the person they should have been with. And she's a little bit sad and depressed by the way this man moves in and out and dates other people. Like he's always looking at love. He's always looking for some other kind of emotional fulfillment, and is always very defensive and lies and moves about that in this life. But he's all about himself. Yeah. He provides when he's supposed to provide. Once they have what they need, he leaves, and he lies about what he's doing when he goes. You also see that, and you probably already see that the situation he's in is breaking down. So I also feel the potential of the relationship. I mean, listen, there's a bunch of attractions. This is attraction you and this person have for each other. You all could talk and brainstorm about new things. I think you could be looking to see if this is something, you know, your ideas. I think you may offer it to them or see that this could be someone you could move forward with. Yeah, you have an emotional attachment with them, so it's only right that you think, how far could this go? Like, so it definitely has potential to move forward, especially if you find that you want the same things with this person through talking. But again, you don't take action towards this. You know, you all just talk about things. You don't really move forward. You've already kind of been very clear with yourself that this is something that you need to kind of cut back from and not continue to give to. You know, because again, this person does not know what they want. Every time you all talk about things, when it comes to taking action, I feel like you hold yourself back because you realize that they can't really clearly decide what they want. They may say, yeah, I'm all for it, but then their action as they come, the action that they come with just isn't consistent. It's too wishy-washy. They may change their mind, and I feel like you're cutting them out and you don't want them anymore because too much is hidden between you all. And it's like, let's just see what happens in the future, in the long term, because you may be, or you may run into them, you know, they may be in your life for a while. But I do think you're trying to maybe end this out on very solid, stable terms. We had a time with each other. It was great. Let's move forward. And that's just life. If we should get together any other time, I feel like we'll just see in the future. But if not, when I see you, we can still have our friendship. Because again, this person is very deceptive, and you're not going to sit around and wait on them. I think in the back of your mind throughout life, you may wonder if they're ever going to show up for you. But I think in the end, you're okay with like letting this go. Whatever has happened, whatever's transpired, I don't think you really understand the true lesson in it. But I also think that they didn't get it. You know, they didn't get what this could be. You know, and situations come to a head, it's over. You're very confident, you're moving forward, valuing the friendship here. Disappointed that it couldn't go farther than that, but knowing that you could have saved a lot of the time and money you invested in this situation, more so time, if you'd have just trusted your intuition, because this person was not, they had a block up, they weren't being open to you, they kept a lot hidden from you, and you knew that. Yeah, maybe an unhappy relationship or something that they're in, a marriage that is over and or ending, but they're still in it. And let's see what's going on here for Leo. Pay attention to the red flags. I saw that. What's going on here for Leo? Show me Leo's energy and love. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can I get a clear card, please, Spirit? Please. Okay. Alright, show me the energy and love here for our Leo singles. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements in Leo. What's the energy and love for them? Release your ex. The time has come for you to clear your energy, so release past relationships for the energy they have in love. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime, so I think you all will have a good time with each other. Just make sure that you stay open to it, even if you do have to leave it. It's okay to have the experience if you're going to participate in it anyway. I just wouldn't fall too deep. This also could be a true love coming into your life. As we have, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So if what I'm talking about seems to be something that you're kind of already released but kind of is still in your energy, understand that true love is coming to you, but it is going to require for you to kind of keep an open mind about what comes towards you and listen and let things in, because you may find a person that you can really lean on, you know. You guys can lean on each other. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life, be it on your end. For the other energy that you're dealing with, who I was talking to, I think you should pay attention to the red flags so you don't invest any time if you know that already you're not going to be able to move forward with someone. And it is safe for you to love, though. You know, to find someone, you know, or be interested in someone and get to know them. And if it is true love, it's okay for you to give your love to them, you know. But any other energy, I feel like your intuition is keen on knowing if there's red flags that you should be staying away from or shouldn't invest any more time. I think sometimes, especially when you accept something for what it is, you keep it around a little bit longer than what you should. But it does take a toll on your energy and gets in the way of any new relationships that you could have if you keep something around that shouldn't be. That's your reading, Leo.